Have you ever heard of a place where ships and planes disappear without a trace? A place where people vanish and no one knows why? This strange and mysterious area is known as the Bermuda Triangle. It has been the subject of stories, legends, and real-life events for over 100 years. The Bermuda Triangle is a part of the Atlantic Ocean. It forms a triangle between Miami and Florida, San Juan and Puerto Rico, and the island of Bermuda. Many people believe this area is cursed or haunted, but others think there are scientific reasons behind the disappearances. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle goes back a long way. In fact, one of the first known reports came from Christopher Columbus in 1492. While sailing through the area, he noticed strange compass readings and even saw what he described as a ball of fire fall into the sea. His ship's compass stopped working properly, and the ocean looked unusual to him. That was just the beginning. But the real mystery started in the 1900s, with one of the most famous disappearances in history, Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, 5 American Navy planes took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a training flight over the Atlantic Ocean. The weather was clear, the planes were in good condition, the pilots were experienced. But less than 2 hours into the flight, something went wrong. The pilots became confused. Their compasses stopped working. The lead pilot, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, radioed in a chilling message. He said, "We can't find west. Everything is wrong. Even the ocean doesn't look as it should." Soon after that, radio contact was lost. The 5 planes, along with 14 men, disappeared completely. No wreckage was ever found. But the story gets even stranger. A rescue plane with 13 crew members was sent to find them. That rescue plane also vanished, without a trace. In just one day, 27 men and 6 aircraft disappeared in the same area. To this day, no one knows what really happened to them. That wasn't the only case. In 1918, during World War I, the U.S. Navy ship Cyclops was carrying more than 300 men and thousands of tons of cargo. It was sailing from Barbados to Baltimore. The ship never arrived. It didn't send any distress signal. It simply vanished. It remains the biggest non-battle loss of life in U.S. Navy history. No one ever found the ship, its cargo, or its crew. In the late 1940s, 2 British passenger airplanes, named Star Tiger and Star Ariel, also disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle. They were flying on different days, under normal weather, and with no signs of trouble. They never made it to their destinations, and no wreckage was ever found. So what's going on here? Why have so many ships and planes disappeared in this one part of the world? Over the years, many people have tried to explain the mystery. Some theories are scientific, others are more supernatural. One of the simplest explanations is weather. The Atlantic Ocean is known for sudden storms. Huge waves, sometimes over 100 feet high, can appear out of nowhere. These are called rogue waves, and they can easily sink a ship or crash a low-flying plane. Strong winds, underwater earthquakes, and powerful currents also make the area dangerous. Another theory is about magnetic fields. Some scientists believe the Bermuda Triangle is one of the few places where the magnetic compass points directly to true north instead of magnetic north. This can confuse navigators, especially in older ships and planes. In the case of Flight 19, many experts believe the pilots became lost because their compasses gave wrong directions. There's also a strange theory involving gas from the ocean floor. In some parts of the sea, large amounts of methane gas are trapped under the surface. If this gas suddenly bursts out, it can make the water less dense. That means a ship could suddenly lose its ability to float and sink instantly. Scientists have recreated this effect in labs. It's real. Methane gas in the air could also affect plane engines, causing them to stop or explode. Of course, not all explanations are scientific. Some people believe that the Bermuda Triangle is a doorway to another dimension. Others think aliens are involved, capturing ships and planes to study humans. And then there's the theory of the lost city of Atlantis. Some believe ancient technology from this underwater city is still active, creating strange energy that disrupts navigation. Most scientists don't believe these supernatural ideas. They say that the number of accidents in the Bermuda Triangle is not higher than in any other busy part of the ocean. The U.S. Coast Guard and many ocean experts say that most disappearances are caused by bad weather, human error, and equipment failure. In fact, thousands of planes and ships pass through the Bermuda Triangle every year, safely. Cruise ships, cargo ships, and commercial airplanes travel this route daily. Big companies and airlines have no special warnings or insurance policies for this region. Lloyd's of London, one of the biggest insurance markets in the world, says the Bermuda Triangle is no riskier than anywhere else. So is the Bermuda Triangle just a myth? Maybe, but there are still some things we can't explain. Why was there never any wreckage from Flight 19 or the USS Cyclops? Why were there no distress calls from ships and planes before they vanished? Why did experienced pilots and captains suddenly become confused? Some of these questions may never be answered. The ocean is vast, deep, and full of mysteries. Even with today's technology, it's hard to find a sunken plane or ship in such a huge area of sea. The Bermuda Triangle continues to fascinate people all over the world. Movies, books, and documentaries keep the legend alive. For some, it's just a collection of accidents and natural dangers. For others, it's proof that there's still magic, or something beyond science, in our world. Whether you believe in the science or the mystery, one thing is certain. The Bermuda Triangle has captured our imagination like few other places on Earth. So next time you're flying across the Atlantic or looking at a map, and you see that strange triangle in the ocean, you might just wonder, what's really out there?